Hello, this is Christina with Beastie Boutique and the Animal Wellness Center. I recently listened to a podcast with Dr. Katie Kangas. This is what she had to say. Disease arises because there has been a chronic nutritional deficiency that typically does not get identified in a conventional medical situation for a human or pet. At some point, it tips over into obvious symptoms, and then the patient gets labeled with a disease and then goes on a pharmaceutical drug, and the underlying functional problem never gets identified. Magnesium, trace minerals, and vitamin D especially are deficient in pet foods. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to everything chronic and all kinds of inflammatory patterns, infections, and cancer, and other immune-related diseases. Cats and dogs do not get vitamin D from sunlight exposure. They rely completely on their diet for all their vitamin D. If your pet is chronically ill, testing for deficiency should be included in their blood work. Depending on levels, you can provide a supplement and or change their diet. Dr. Katie Kangas starts with Answers Pet Food because it naturally contains vitamin D. Fermented foods are great for the gut, and the raw dairy and bone broth have good levels of naturally occurring vitamin D. When the vitamin D3 is eaten by your dog, it needs to be converted into usable form, which is actually a hormone. If you are feeding a highly processed food, i.e. dry and canned food, then your food could be lacking in vitamins. If you do not want to feed a raw diet rich with vitamin D, like Answers Pet Food, then consider adding one of their milks or fish stock. Also, raw eggs and sardines have a good source of vitamin D. Make sure your eggs come from free-range chickens. For the full article, please go to bcboutique.com, Vitamin D Deficiency in Cats and Dogs. And remember, here at Beastie Boutique, pets are people too.